I did parallel parking. See, know your parallel parking. Yes, know your parallel parking. Know your reverse bay parking. I did reverse bay parking, and that was my You're also going to do a show me test and a tell me test. Hi everyone, and welcome to a new vlog. If the first time I was saying my face, my name is Seyifunmi, and I'm a Nigerian YouTuber based in Manchester, England. And don't forget the last time of coming to the channel by clicking on the subscribe button, or you turn on your post notification bell. So anytime I post a new video, you'll be the first to get notified. And to my returning subscribers, you guys rock. Thank you for the love, thank you for the support, and thank you for always coming back. And today on this channel, I'm going to let you guys know that I passed my driving practical in my first attempt, guys. In my first attempt, and I'm super excited. I wanted to make this vlog since Thursday, but honestly, I needed time to process. I needed time to pull my thoughts together, because if I had vlogged that same day, I would have been able to give you guys the full information, because I would have been too excited to share how I feel. So I paused it today. I'm calm, I'm excited, but now I can put my thoughts together and share with you guys how I passed my driving practical test in my first attempt. So here it is. So my test was on Thursday in the morning, and see, everything that could go wrong went wrong that morning. There was traffic. You guys know my driving test was to hold at Bolton Test Center in Manchester, and Bolton to my house is quite a distance. And see, there was traffic that morning. For me to get to my test for 10, that means I need to leave home early, and the time that I left home was rush hour from my area. So I was almost late. I was almost late to the point that I was crying that morning. I was nervous. I was like, everything that could went wrong. Then I missed that lateness. I still forgot my professional license, and my test would definitely not hold without my license. I just started crying again, like, oh my goodness, what is happening to me this morning? My village people are after me. To cut the long story short, I was late, but my instructor helped me out, and I was able to go for my test. So yeah, I'm going to just share maybe 3 or 4 tips with you on how I was able to pass my driving practical in my first attempt. Number 1, and I think this is the most important thing, see, honestly, you need to pay for driving lessons. You need to pay for driving instructor, either of the two. Driving lessons or driving, they are together, but just need to pay. So what I say all of this to say that, the morning of my test, the test route that instructor took me to was a route that I've gone through with my instructor like 2 to 3 times during my driving lesson. So it was very easier for me to know where to stay, to know the route, to know the trafficator, to know how to navigate myself, to know the position, the way where I'm supposed to position myself. So that was why I said that driving lessons is like answers, like, so on that day, you know what you're going to do. You know how to exaggerate yourself and all of that. So that was why I said that it's very, very important for you if you can afford it. I know that some people also learn on YouTube, because paying for driving lesson, it's not everyone that can afford it. But I just said that because that was what worked for me. I paid for driving lesson for a couple of weeks, and that was one of the main reasons why I could pass my driving test, my driving practical in my first attempt. Another reason I'm going to say, and I'm going to emphasize, is that do not choose rush hour. Like, don't choose 8 a.m. and don't choose 3 p.m. In fact, don't choose 2 p.m. Choose anytime between 9 and maybe like 2 to like maybe like 9, or anytime from 9 to 1, because during my instructor, even my instructor told me that during rush hours the rules are always different. You have to wait for pedestrian crossing. You have to, because there are potential risk. So there's a way you drive people around the car. So there are so many rules that involve the way you're going to drive during rush hour. So but when you drive when it's not rush hour, you are limited to, there are risks. You have upper hand in the type of mistakes that you'll be making. You'll be able to how do I put it, you have more, yeah, that's just it. Don't, in fact, that's just the word. Don't choose rush hour. Don't choose time that the road is busy and it makes it more difficult for you to drive or to navigate the road. Another thing I'm going to share, which is number 3, is that, see, do it afraid. It doesn't matter how prepared you are. It doesn't matter how prepared you are, you will still be afraid. Like that morning, I was nervous, I was scared. scared, I was crying, my emotions were all over the place. And when it was time for me to drive, I still, like, I put myself together and I still pass. And another thing that I'm going to say, that is, during your lessons, if you make one mistake, do not put it in mind that, oh, my instructor already corrected me, that means they already feel. It might be minor mistake. Like for me now, when one of the minor fault that I had was that I had undue hesitance, and my daughter already told me that it's even better for you to have undue hesitance, like you are hesitating to move, than you now moving, then you now cause potential hazard that will now lead to fail. Because if you have any potential risk, it's going to fail. So it's better for you to have undue. And let me explain that undue hesitance. Maybe like now you're going and you want to enter into another street, you already have your pointer on and you saw a car coming. So undue hesitance is that the car was still far away, you should have gone, but you were hesitant, better for the car to go. That is better than you now going, now telling them, if you now go when the car was too close and the car was speeding, that is a potential risk, and that is not a minor fault, that is a huge fault. In fact, that can lead you to failing, because it's a risk, it's a very big potential. In fact, my story told me that there are a couple of people that failed because of potential risk like that. So in order for you to be hesitant and drive, if you feel like the car is still far away, do not go. That's for you to have an undue hesitant, which is just a minor fault, and that does not mean you will not pass. I had that hesitant, I had that minor fault one, and I still passed. So there are some faults that you would think, oh, it might be because when my tutor told me while I was driving that, oh, you should have gone. And my mind, I thought I already felt like, oh my goodness, this one already corrects me. That you were hesitant, you should have gone. The car was too far away, you should have gone. So, and I thought I was going to fail, but I didn't, because it was just minor. And that's my surprise, my instructor. And so now I said, as if I had gone when the car was speeding and I go, that is a major fail for me, because I could cause accident, is a risk, and that means that I'm not ready to drive. So I said that to say that even if you're driving and you feel like an instructor already corrects you and you thought you failed, no, you might not have failed. So still put your mind to what you're doing and just to drive to the end of your test. So I think that those are the things that help me pay for driving lessons. Do not choose rush hour, do it afraid regardless, and focus that day. Focus, pray to God, it makes all things beautiful. And I'm super grateful. I'm super grateful. I already got a mail that my driving, look at this, and this is my result. Killer, what happened to your car? It's not working. It's working now. Okay. Yeah, I'm coming. Let me figure out what I'm doing. So I hope with this viewpoint of mine, I've been able to convince you and not to confuse you that it's very, very possible to do your driving lesson once, your driving practical once, and you will be able to pass. Just all of those are the things that work for me. It might not work for you, and it might work for somebody else. And I'm sure every person has different things to share or different experience that they did. I did parallel parking. See, know your parallel parking. Yes, know your parallel parking. Know your reverse bay parking. I did reverse bay parking, and that was my maneuver. That was the last thing I did when we were coming from my driving lesson. They just said use your reverse parking into the bay, and that's one of the things I struggle with, and my instructor taught me over and over again. You're also going to do a show me test and a tell me test. So my show me test was I should open the bonnet and I should show you my hydraulic fluid, and I will know if my car has enough hydraulic fluid. That was my show me test. Then so I opened the bonnet, show all of that. Then my tell me test was while I was driving. While you are driving on that test, they'll tell you to do one tell me test. My tell me test was I should the rear window of the car, that I should put on, I should wash it and show him when they will not say when it is safe to do so. Show me how you will clean your rear mirror. Then I did that. And another time was that when it is safe to do so, show me how you will wind down your side mirror, then I did that, and that was it. So so you always do one show me and one tell me, one show me test and one tell me test also. Yeah, I hope I'm able to share everything with you guys. Yeah, so that is all I did. Know your parallel parking. You will always do, there's no how you will do your parallel parking and you will do reverse bay parking. If you don't do reverse bay parking, maybe you already passed and they just be like, okay, it's enough. So know all of that. So thank you guys for watching. But before I go, for my so that is the end of this vlog. If you did something like this video, please do like, comment, share, and if there's any other thing that you want to ask me, drop it in the comment section. I will reply you in the comment section. And if you need help with anything, also drop it in the comment section. I will reply you in the comment section. These are the things that work for me. I don't know if it will work for you. This is not a driving advice. This is just my own experience and how I'm able to pass my driving test in my driving practical rather, in my first attempt. I love you guys so much, and I will see you guys in the next one.